I'm broke. I'm running out of food. And so is the grocery store. So what am I gonna do? Get free beef fat. Beef fat is the most versatile product that I've ever picked up from a grocery store. You can fry it like bacon, render it into tallow, which you can use as a cooking oil, or even turn it into a moisturizer. It's healthier than any vegetable oil, and it costs 0 times the price. Before I tell you how to use beef fat, let me show you how to get it for free. Call your butcher in the morning and ask them to save you the fat.
Hey, can I speak with the butcher? Can you save the beef fat that you're using today? Okay, great. Yeah, whatever you have would be fantastic.
Every day, butchers remove pounds of fat while they're dressing the meat. And if they're not selling it, they should be happy to give it to you because otherwise they're giving it to the garbage man. In my experience, most franchise grocery stores don't sell beef fat. So if they have a butcher, pay them a visit. Even though this grocery store is basically sold out of everything, they did have 2 giant stacks of beef fat, priced at $0. It's a shame that all this just goes to the trash because beef fat isn't just empty calories. It's rich in vitamins A, D, E, K, and the fat itself helps your body utilize nutrients more effectively. That's 2.3 kilos, guessing double that. 4.6 kilos, which is 10 pounds. 10 pounds of fat for free. If it's so nutritious, then why can you get it for free? For decades, the common knowledge was that saturated fats, the ones that are abundant in beef fat, were terrible for your health. In 1990, McDonald's changed their fryer oil from beef tallow to vegetable oil because there were studies linking saturated fat consumption with heart disease, obesity, and other undesirable health outcomes. As if the people who were eating McDonald's fries were doing it to improve their health. People actually started to complain because the fries didn't taste as good as they did when they were cooking them in beef tallow. And this taste was sacrificed for an oil that turns out to be more harmful than beef fat. Newer studies are showing that saturated fat consumption has no link to heart disease or early death, but popular opinion hasn't had time to catch up with modern science. That said, fat is the most calorically dense macronutrient that you can consume, so if you eat too much of it, you will gain weight. But that also applies to anything that you eat, including foods that are fat-free. I prefer free fat because a few weeks ago, I dramatically increased the amount of saturated fat that I was consuming and got more shredded than I've ever been in my entire life. Now that you know how to get fat for free and you understand the health benefits, what can you do with it? If you want to just cook it and eat it, you can fry it like bacon or bake it in the oven. My favorite thing to do is render it into tallow, which you can use as cooking oil. Another benefit of beef tallow is that it has a higher smoking point than any other cooking oil, which means that you can sear a steak on high heat without oxidizing the fat or setting off your fire alarm. You will never taste a better steak than one that's cooked in beef tallow. And all that you need to make beef tallow is beef fat, a knife, a pot, a strainer, and a place to store it. Start by cutting the fat into cubes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Or if you have a food processor, you can throw it in there. Once the fat is cut into chunks, add it to your pot and put it on the stove at low heat. Check on the pot every 30 minutes to an hour to see how the fat is rendering. The whole process should take about 2 hours, but will vary depending on how much fat you're using and how high the temperature is. When your fat's looking browned, pour the liquid through your strainer into the container and let it cool. Now you have some of the best tasting, healthiest cooking oil that you don't need money to buy, with crispy, delicious beef chunks as the only byproduct. A few months back, someone took me out for a $75 steak, which, don't get me wrong, was absolutely delicious, but has nothing on True Local's ribeye seared in beef tallow. If you're in Canada and you're having trouble finding meat or don't want to leave your home, then check out True Local to get locally raised, delicious meat products delivered straight to your door. If you're like me and you don't like seeing food products go to waste, then please share this video to get the word out so that we can start taking advantage of this healthy, nutrient-dense food. If you want to see how I'm performing when I eat nothing but meat for 90 days, then subscribe to this channel and follow the journey. Hopefully at the end of these 90 days, life is going to return to normal and I'll be able to get the same health diagnostics that I took prior to starting this 90-day challenge. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and tell me what's your favorite way of cooking a steak. Mine is seared in a pan in beef tallow, as you could probably surmise from watching this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys all again soon.